Welcome along to South Today's Sport. We're here to make amends. Our Melbourne Cup picks were well astray. Most people's were, but we've got the New Zealand Cup tomorrow, the Trotting Cup, of course. Murray Brown joining us in the studio to go somewhat better than we did 7 days ago. Good evening, Murray. Welcome along.
Yeah, good evening, Tom.
Just a couple of things. No handicaps, which is a great thing about the New Zealand Cup these days. What's your standing on the standing starts? It's a bit of a split division as to whether we should continue with them or have a mobile.
Oh, well, it's been history, like, ever since it started. It's always been standing starts, Tom, so they've stuck with it.
Time for a change, though? Make it fair for everyone, because it's such a unique atmosphere at the Cup with 20,000 there.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to try it. Yeah.
All right, but it is a standing start, so we must bear that in mind, and it does affect one runner in particular. We'll come to that in a moment, but let's have a look at the field. We'll run through them for you. Number one on the card is the third ballot. Unlikely to start Zanola Sealster, even if it did no chance. Murray?
No, not really. I can't see it.
All right, number two, Caribbean Blaster. Here's an Australian visitor with a very impressive form line. Can we read much into that?
Well, the only thing is, Tom, he's drawn one. And if he doesn't get away, they reckon he pulls a bit. And in his racing in Australia, that's what's shown on TV. So okay. If he misses away, because it's an awkward draw one, he's got to stand there for a long time. So. And
he hasn't beaten this kind of company either, has he?
No, I think he's a wee bit down on them. He could surprise, but I don't think so.
Not for my money either. All right, the favourite, Terra to Love, with Ricky May on board, of course. He's got the right marble, the right driver and the right form, suggests a deserved favourite. Yeah,
well, he can do anything in the race, Tom. He can sit back, lead, come, do anything. He's an all-round game, Terra to Love, and he's won last year from the back.
All right, so everything suggests that he's going to be the one to beat, I think, in a quality field.
Yeah, he's the favourite, and deservedly so.
All right, number four, Major Mark. Colin De Philippi there didn't win a race as a 4-year-old. I don't think it'll win this as a 5.
No, he's a nice horse, deserves his place, but to see what happens in the running.
I don't think just a nice horse is going to win this, is it? In a field this stellar field.
I think there's 4 or 5 better.
All right, one of them might be Sushi, which is another Australian horse, but it won the Kaikoura Cup, but that's not always a great indicator, is it?
No, it hasn't been. Ashburton seems to be the race that the winners come out of now. So, but he went super there, really. But his manners have got better. And Mark was on the radio this morning, and he said his standing start manners are real good now, so he's in with a chance, but I think he's outside the top 4 or 5. Okay,
not in the money for you. All right, Marsish, Anthony Butt. They say the distance isn't a worry, but it's got me a little bit concerned. Not in my 4.
Yeah, well, I think he's a front runner, Tom. He went good the other night, on Friday night, and he won, but if he's back behind those better ones, I don't think he's got that good quarter to catch them.
Had some early money on, but it's gone out in the last 24 hours. These odds, of course, as of about 4 o'clock Monday afternoon, they're continually changing. All right, Franco Ledger, that's the one we'll spend a bit of time on, paying $440.70. That's been stable over the last day or so. And, of course, huge interest here, the Southland Hope. And it's a great Southland Hope, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got a big chance, Tom. He's got a great sprint, and he's proven over 2 mile. He's been set for this race since last year. They missed the jewels. So he's got a real big chance of the race pans out for him.
Of course, Hamish Hunter, he's had a lot of horses over a lot of years. It shows how hard it is to have a cup class horse, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, well, this is the elite class, isn't it? And Hamish is lucky enough and the boys to get a good one, and he'll stand Southland proud. What
about the 7 draw for those at home? Is that a concern? Good, bad or indifferent?
No, good draw for him. Get plenty of time out there.
And he'll get straight out of the front?
He's usually a real good beginner, so...
And the standing start, no concern?
Oh, no, he has missed, but he's 9 out of 10 he gets away.
That's good enough for me on those odds, and we wish him all the best, of course, Hamish, on that effort, because it would be huge if a Southland horse could get up and win this race.
He's not paying much, is he?
$440, he's paying second favourite now, second favourite as of today. So a lot of backing for Franco Ledger. All right, Fly Like an Eagle, Mark Purdon, looked to be running on nicely at the Kaikoura. Perhaps that was an indication just about ready for this.
Yeah, he's a good horse this time, but his standing start manners, if he just misses away like 10, he's given them a big start, but if he goes away, he's definitely a surprise.
Okay, all right, this one to just put a little bit of a question mark over, but maybe for your bigger multiples, who knows. All right, number 9, Stun and Cullen. Now, it's got the Dexter Dunn factor. He can make most horses win. Can he make this one?
Oh, I think he's got breathing problems. They think, well, I heard Anthony say on Sunday morning that he'll probably get retired if he doesn't go any good. All right, so there's a bit of question mark there, but if he turns up, he's won just about 2 million, so if they get him right. They've been taking him to the beach, he said. Right. So whether that helps or not.
All right, Mac Banner, we won't spend much time on that because we are short of time. Being a balloted horse, we'll assume all the 3 ballots are out, so we'll move straight to Pure Power. Todd McFarlane, 28 and 6s. We'll beat some in the field, but not many, I would think.
No, he's a good beginner though, so he's going to take a prominent place, but I don't think he's as good as those other ones.
All right. All right, we'll go to Hoka, Texas, 12, Mark Jones. That recent one was only over about 5 others. Other than that, the form doesn't do much to excite.
Paying too much for a Mark Jones one.
All right, Donegal Delight, we'll skip over again. Another ballot horse, the only mare in the field, no longer there, of course, one assumes. Highview Tommy. And now this is a proven at the distance, perhaps more than any other horse in the race, and is paying a tasty $17.
Yeah, he ran 3rd last year, didn't he? Yeah, so he's a good wee 2-miler, and if he's a happy wee horse on the day, he's a good beginner, good driver. He's got a big show. All
right, we'll go to 15, Gold Ace. Now here is the driver, Tony Hurley, and for form that isn't a picket fence, paying only 9 and 250. Great driver, of course, and one that a lot of people are liking.
Yeah, well, he got 2nd the other night, Tom, and he got disqualified. So his form's pretty good, really. A lot of people that just have one bet won't realise that, and they should take notice. He got disqualified because he didn't touch Auckland out, but he ran him sort of off the track.
And a good record against Terra to Love.
Yeah, I think it's like 12 starts, and he's beaten them 7 or 8 times.
All right, if you read anything into tote movements, the next horse is an eye-catcher. Jackalumbra is paying 39s and 10s, but I can tell you it's paying about $100 yesterday. So there's been some big wages on it in the last 24 hours, but I don't know why.
Oh, well, someone might have an all-up bet from the Melbourne Cup, who knows?
That's right, yeah. It's okay, don't dismiss anything after that Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, he's a nice wee horse, good trainer. Well, he's won with changeover, Jeff. Okay. So he'll have him ready.
All right, one I like, and I've ebbed and flowed on this horse, Pembroke Benny. I thought with a good draw, definitely have it in my first 2 or 3. But I think I'll still stick him in the mix. Number 17, just likes the distance and is a very reliable horse. Yeah,
well, he's a well-trained horse too, Barry Purdon, been there, won cups before. I don't know if the draw is going to affect him much. It sort of depends how much, like if they go mad early, he'll be coming home from the back 3 wide, so. Okay. He's a good show, I reckon.
Yeah, I like him. I've just changed my mind on the spot, actually.
I think he won the Easter Cup, didn't he, Tom, last year?
Yes, and has been in this company and very close up too. So, yep, I'm back in my mix.
Yeah, he's been to Australia and everywhere, so he knows what it's all about.
Absolutely. All right, the last one, and of course, much talked about Auckland Reactor, that standing start problem that he has. It's gone out in the betting, gone out to $14 and $4. But as soon as they named Mr. Morris McHenry on board, it had some of my money, because if anyone can get him starting, it'll be he.
Yeah, well, they put him back on the unruly. And before he was starting off the front, so he's got all the time in the world.
So if he gets away, he's
going to get a walking start, isn't he? Okay. On the outside fence.
That's a good piece of advice, because I reckon he'll be in the mix. All right, Murray, you've got to give us 4 horses for people who want a box trifectas or a first 4. Who's your winner first of all?
Oh, I like Terra to Love, because he's got the all-round game, and then Gold Ace for second for me, and Fly Like an Eagle for third, and Hamish for fourth, but I hope he wins. Okay. But if he gets shut away on the rails, it's going to be hard to get out.
All right, I'll differ slightly. I have got Terra to Love too. We actually agreed for the first time in many years to beat Auckland Reactor, but only just. That'll be the winner for me. And then I've got Fly Like an Eagle and Franco Ledger to make up the first 4. And because I take 5 for my trifecta, Pembroke Benning will just sneak in there. Murray, all the best. Thank you very much for coming in once again. We look forward to another exciting New Zealand Cup on Tuesday.
Yeah, it'll be good, Tom.
That's the South Today tonight. See you tomorrow.